Hi there, Sandra from Pilates Success, and you're about to start your home routine number 1. And we've got the lovely Emily today helping us. Hi Emily.
Hello.
So we're going to take a nice big in-breath through the nose and fully exhale out through the mouth as you relax your body on the mat. Another nice big Pilates breath in, fully exhaling. Continue your breathing pattern there now. And on your out breath, imagine yourself connecting to your pelvic floor, abdominal zip, drawing inwards and upwards, just like you're zipping up a pair of jeans from pubic bone to belly button. So breathing and finding your pelvic floor connection. And we continue this lovely breath to core pattern throughout the whole routine. On your next out breath, we're going to do some pelvic tilts. On the breath out, you're going to draw your hips towards your ribs as you flatten your back into the mat, and hips away from the ribs as you breathe in. And breathing out, hips towards the ribs. Breathing away from the ribs. And as you're doing that, you're relaxing the front of the hips. You're keeping your focus on your deep abdominal engagement. And we're going to do 2 more tilts. And 1 more there. Always coming back to neutral pelvis. And then we're going to move straight into pelvic curl. We've got the arms at A-frame, little connection into the back of the shoulders, and breath in to prepare. And breathing out as we tilt the pelvis, peeling the spine up off the floor into your bridge position. Big in breath here. And breathing out as you drop down through the breastbone, next vertebrae, tucking the pelvis, tilting so we get a lovely back stretch. Breathe in back to neutral pelvis. And breathe out as you tilt, peeling your spine up off the mat, 1 vertebrae at a time. Breath in at the top. And as you breathe out, rolling back down 1 vertebrae at a time. Continue with this breathing pattern. Lovely tilt of the pelvis. And breathing out, peeling down. We'll do 2 more of those. Think of your spine as a pearl necklace. And as you peel up and as you peel down, you're just dropping 1 little pearl at a time. You're trying to open up the vertebrae, get a lovely stretch into the back. And we'll make that the last one. Now you're going to come back to your neutral pelvis. We're going to go into a hamstring stretch. Now let's extend the left leg along the mat, nice and long. Reach your right heel to the ceiling, taking your hand behind the back of your calf there, or back of your quad, wherever you can reach where there's no tension in the neck and shoulders. Keep lengthening there, breathing and zipping. Let's have another 2 nice full breaths. Big breath in, breathing out, reaching through that heel. And 1 more. Stretching and bending that knee, lengthening that leg away. And let's take the other leg to bend, reaching its heel to the ceiling as you take the hands behind the thigh there. Breathing and zipping, always important to stay core connected through our stretches as well. Get a sense as you reach the heel to the ceiling that you're anchoring the tailbone down to the mat. We can also do this hamstring stretch by placing a towel around the foot to assist with the stretch. And last breath there. And bending the knee and lengthening the leg away. We're going to move into now our chest lift. We're going to take a breath in, and on the out breath, float 1 knee at a time to bend feet on the floor. Then we're going to float the hands behind the head, intertwining the fingers with the elbows at peripheral. We keep the elbows up at peripheral at all times. It helps set the shoulders in place. In breath, out breath as you raise the shoulders, eyes look at the knees. And breathe in lower. And breathing out, raising shoulders. And breathe into lower. paying attention to the pelvic floor, abdominal zipping the whole time. Supporting the neck well with the hands, making sure we're not pulling through the chin. And we'll do 2 more like that. And last one there. We're going to keep the hands here as we just relax down for a moment. We're going to go do chest lift with rotation, otherwise known as hula. We'll do 3 each side, breath in to prepare, and on the breath out, lifting and rotating to your right. One shoulder draws off the mat, one stays on, breathe in lower, and breathe out, lift and rotate left, wide open collarbone, and breathe in lower. It's breathe out to lift. Think of your rib drawing across to the hip. Breathe in lower. Breathe out, lift and rotate. We're just going to do 1 more each of these. If you wanted to challenge this a little bit more, you could stay up the whole time, not return to the floor. Last one there. As we come back down, we'll place the arms gently to the side. We're going to come into our leg lifts, our beginner level leg lifts. Our feet start on the floor as we're already set up. And we're going to breathe in, float one knee to tabletop. And we're going to breathe out to lower that leg. Let's go alternate. Breathe in, lift. And breathe out, lower. Breathe in, lift. And breathe out, lower. And continuing with that breathing pattern. Emily's putting her hands on her hips to keep her pelvis really stable. It gives us good feedback to be able to do that. Remembering that we always want to stabilize the pelvis. And we'll do 1 more each leg. Breathe in, lift. And breathe out, lower. And relaxing there. We'll now move into our supine side twist. We're going to bend both knees, feet on the floor. Keep the ankles and the knees together here. Let's take the arms to T-frame this time. With control, breathe in as you rotate knees and pelvis to one direction. And breathe out back to center. Breathe in, rotate. And breathe out back to center. Breathe in, rotate. And back to center. You'll notice Emily's not going too far with her rotation. She's keeping her upper body well stabilized with her T-frame arms. She's very much focusing on her breath to core connection to drive the movement. And we're going to do the last set here. And 1 more the other direction. And then we're going to come into a lovely little stretch. So Emily's going to draw her knees all the way over this way. Same action, but now she's just dropping into a lovely little side twist. So in the home routine, this is called finish with a twist to the floor stretch. It's got a very different focus. It's just about relaxing and enjoying the twist through the back there. When we go to the other side, we're going to take 1 knee at a time back to center, just like a book, and to protect the back and over to the other side. Notice that she's still breathing. Keep your Pilates breath going all the way through our stretches, and after the next breath, we'll come back to center. We're going to have a nice knee to chest stretch. So breath in, and on the breath out, float 1 knee at a time to tabletop, and bringing the hands then onto the knees as she draws her knees into the chest. Breathe out, stretch. Breathe in, soften the body, and breathe out. We'll do 3 of these. And 1 more there. After this little stretch, we're going to stay in tabletop legs. We're going to put the arms back to T-frame position, ready for our side twist. very similar to our early supine side twist, but now we've made the challenge a little bit more strong by bringing the knees to tabletop. Breathe in, rotate knees over to the left, and breathe out back to center. Nice strong core control. Breathe in, rotate, breathe out back to center. Now, if at any time this position is too strong for you, you would just go back to the supine side twist with your feet on the floor. We never want to work outside of what's suitable for us. We're going to make this the last set. And from there, 1 foot at a time to the floor. And we're nearly finished our home routine number 1, so Emily's going to roll over onto her hands and knees now, into an all-fours position. She's setting herself up for what's called a rest position. So with this lovely straight spine, she's reaching her bottom back, walking her hands long, and dropping into this nice rest position. She's going to keep breathing and relaxing through this position. Allow the shoulders to drop. Now this position, if this is not right for you, you may want to take your knees apart. So there's a knees together option or a knees apart option. Some people need to block their head up for support. Sometimes you can also bend the arms and place the hands under the head. That can be helpful for some people as well. So in this rest position now, we're going to have a side stretch. So walking your hands out the front and over to the right hand side of the mat. So arms long and reach one hand over towards the other hand for a side stretch. Make any little adjustments that you need to make yourself comfortable. One more breath here. And then you're going to walk your hands back to center over to the right side. Reach long through the side body. And one more breath there. And walking your hands back to center. And then from that lengthened position, you're going to walk your hands back towards your knees as you roll up through the spine. And finishing there. And congratulations, you finished your home routine number 1. Thanks, Emily.
No worries. Bye.